Mr. Saria, welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Mario, and good evening to yourself and your listeners.
Good evening to you. Just to be sure, you serve the BA regions, the Northern, Upper East, Upper West, Northeast, and Savannah?
You are very right. And some parts of the two regions and some parts of the Delta region.
And you say you don't go to work again. What does that mean?
Okay, thank you very much. Our staff has been attacked in Tamale and beaten to pulp. By the grace of God, we did not record the casualty. Our vehicles have been seized and parked at the Bupena Palace. We don't know what is our crime. Ours is a service that we deliver to the communities and the people. And if the people we are serving are beating us and threatening to kill us, then it is only wise that we stay away from going to deliver the service.
When did this happen, or when has this been happening? Okay, how long has this been happening for?
So this particular one took place yesterday. Around the same time, I got distress calls that some youth, you know Tamale very well. When the Bupena Palace is just a turn to our area office in Tamale. So these are workers that have gone out to resolve one transformer issue, one line issue, and they were returning to the office. When they go to the Bupena Palace, some use pants on them, took the keys from the driver, put him down on the ground, started clubbing him mistakes and so forth. In fact, as we speak now, one of the drivers, his knees, he cannot stand on the seat. Then took the car and went and parked the car at the Bupena Palace. 3 of our cars were seized. 3 of our staff have been beaten to pulp, and the cars parked at the Bupena Palace. We don't know what is our crime, what is our offense.
So do they say why they attack and vandalize your property?
No, nobody has told us anything. I will wish that people like you will ask the palace and the youth that went and parked the car there, what is our crime? What is the offense of NEDCo staff in Tamale that they want to kill a staff in Tamale?
Have you reported to the traditional authorities?
Oh, we don't report to the traditional authorities. Always is that we have made a police report. The guys were given medical forms. They attended to a hospital. And we have made a complaint to the police. You know, assault is an offense. It's a criminal offense. And we expect the Ghana police, as part of their investigation, to visit the assault scene where the cars are fixed and ask questions. Because tomorrow, it's not anybody who can just drive the car and go and park at the palace. You know that just not anybody can drive a car and go and park at the palace. So we expect the Ghana Police Service, as part of their investigation, to visit the palace, take statements from people who came and park the car there. For us, we have reported to our management that, as enjoined by the Labour Act, that we fear for our lives and we are unable to go out and work. Omar, as I speak to you now, some of our staff in Tamale are fleeing town with their families. They are fleeing town for fear of their dear lives. If you recall, this is not the first time myself and you are discussing this Tamale incident. We operate in all the other regions, like you said. Never has any NEDCo staff has been assaulted in Savannah region, in Upper East region, in Northeast, except Tamale Metropolis. What is our crime?
Okay, so to be sure, your withdrawal of service doesn't affect the other regions, only the Tamale metropolitan area.
At this stage, let me add that just at this stage, there is something we call solidarity in union. Some in all the other areas have become aware, and I don't want to preempt what the decision of staff will be. But staff are angry and they are fed up with what is happening in Tamale.
How long is this going to be for, and what does the withdrawal of service entail? Does it mean you cut power to the people, or you just not go and collect the bills?
We won't cut power to anybody, but if there is a fault, any other work that will require that we get into our vehicles, drive to the communities to go and resolve it, we are unable to do that because Tamale youth will steal our vehicles, beat us to pulp, and kill us if not for the grace of God. So we are unable to go out and attend to any issue.
Which means you cannot go and collect money either, so revenue losses.
Yes, we will not be able to go and collect revenue at this stage for the fear of our lives. Lives cannot be equated to revenue. We will not be able to go and restore power when there are outages in the various communities and towns in Tamale.
Thank you for speaking to us. I'm going to speak to the Ministry of Energy now, but thank you for speaking to us. That's William Asari. He's chairman of the Senior Staff Association of NEDCo. Richmond Roxon speaks for the Ministry of Energy. Mr. Roxon, has this come to your attention, the withdrawal of services by your workers in the northern part of the country?
Good evening to you, Sandra. Good evening to your cherished listeners. Yes, the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition has taken notice of the withdrawal of services. The statement issued jointly by the Senior Staff Association of VRA and also the divisional staff of NEDCo. The first place will call for calm, but as a ministry, we'll call the residents, the staff association as well, that all stakeholders should remain calm. The ministry is working tirelessly to address all issues concerned. The security of staff is paramount to the ministry. Currently, the minister responsible for the sector is on a very short leave. And so the minister who has oversight is the Minister of Finance, Dr. Arthur. We will take steps to brief him immediately while we engage stakeholders to ensure that this matter is dealt with immediately.
But this is not the first time it's happening, and this is something that's been happening for a while now. Why has there not been a solution all this while?
For the first time it happened, what we did as a ministry was to involve the security services to enhance the security of the personnel of NEDCo and VRA. I believe that we would have to go back to re-strategize with the Inspector General of Police, and if there's even the need to bring in the military who are engaged to ensure that the staff who are carrying out their legitimate work are protected and not harmed. There's no point attacking personnel who are working. At the end of the day, they will ensure that there's power supply in the area. They also have the mandate to recover monies. And so if they are attacked, what it means is that our energy security as a country, especially in Tamale and its environs, are threatened. So we'll take the opportunity to also call on the residents of Tamale to cooperate with the officers or officials of NEDCo and VRA whilst they are doing their work to ensure that their legitimate work is not threatened. Because if this continues, what it means is that if we are not careful, get to a point where power supply will be a challenge as a result of their withdrawals. But the most important thing is that the ministry will take steps to immediately address all concerns. The minister resumes on Monday. I'm sure that the supervising minister will take some steps together with the ministry, and then when the minister resumes on Monday from his short leave, comprehensive steps will be taken to ensure that the stepping of the path.
It's a national security issue, isn't it? Because you would have security installations in the north. With this decision, if the places are blacked out, and for instance, even a health issue too, because for instance, if Tamale Teaching Hospital has power issues and NEDCo will not go in there to deal with it, that could lead to the loss of lives. This is an emergency situation that you should be dealing with as quickly as possible and not wait for the minister's return from leave.
No, I said that the supervising minister for the sector now is on Black Enforcement, and that immediately that we are engaging him together with the stakeholders to ensure that this is dealt with. And also I added that on Monday when the minister comes, we'll ensure that this is a thing of the past with a work plan that we put in place. So it's not as if we are waiting till the minister comes on Monday. No. Immediately we are engaging the acting minister, the supervising minister, that's on Black Enforcement, and also the stakeholders. We've engaged the MD for VRA, we've engaged the MD for NEDCo. They're also engaging the staff of the Senior Staff Association to ensure that this is handled immediately.
Have you considered giving police protection to the workers when they go around? Is that something that will be practical and possible?
Why not? This is a decision that will be made by the police service. Like I said, we are engaging the Inspector General of Police, RECSEC, that's the Regional Security Council for the Northern Region as well, and for them to give us a roadmap on providing security for the personnel to ensure that they are safe at all times.
Thank you for speaking to us, sir.
Thank you for your time.
That's Richmond Roxon. He speaks for the Ministry of Energy. This is Eyewitness News on 97.